Hey, everybody. Hi, friends. I got 3 reasons why you're going to want to listen to this whole video, okay? You want to watch the whole thing. 3 reasons, and there's a bunch of 3s in here, right? Welcome to daily-astrocat.com, your daily digest for all things astrology. It's Easter. Happy Easter for both the Orthodox and regular Christian calendars. It's also the day of Passover ending, and we've got ourselves a day full of astrology. Now, I mentioned that 3, right? I got some 3s for you. We've got ourselves, our usual intro, right? First of all. So we're going to let that play in the background. We're going to take some time here and just get ourselves set. Got a big day for astrology, and it's a beautiful day out there. I opened up the windows after yesterday's little heat wave here in New England, and it's actually very nice outside, very temperate. Opened the back door, got some wind going through the house, got myself some morning movement going on, some morning coffee here, and we are all set. So let's go. Let's talk about astrology, right? Let's have a Sunday astrology talk with coffee. We're talking about Sunday, and it's Easter 420, and the moon is in Capricorn. It's going to be void, of course, at 1:21 this afternoon, and it will enter Aquarius right around 7:22. Now, we have a very good chance for here in the late morning, early afternoon, to get some productive things done. But it's Easter, so maybe your productive thing is just doing some family time, right? That's a good thing. Sun's in Taurus. It entered Taurus yesterday, and we've got ourselves very much a position that favors home life, the good life, taking things slow, being stable, making those things happen, right? Those Taurus things, those steadfast people that are, they're Tauruses, right? You know them. Very difficult to change their mind once they have it set on something. Very much in the comfort zone, right? They like doing their own thing. A little bit of that rubs off on everybody with the sun being in that season, right? Now, we're talking about Taurus things, so the practical vibe is very strong. We've got our moon in Capricorn as well. That kind of amplifies that whole Taurus thing. And our sun, like I said, in Taurus for the second day, first full day. Now, Mars, Mercury, and Neptune are bringing fire to this party, though, right? So we got some fire. We got some action going on, right? But we also have this, hold on, we got to enjoy our home life. This is very, very important because we're having some really, really interesting stuff going on here, personally, okay? And it just kind of fell into this, but it really goes with the astrology for today. Venus is sextile Uranus for the 3rd time. Told you about those 3s, right? 3rd time, once, twice, thrice. We've got Venus, 3rd time with Uranus. Can we stabilize a rocky situation? I don't know. I got people running behind me. Yes, but, however, hi, Carrie. And we also have my phone blowing up with a group text of everybody saying Happy Easter to each other. 2 things, right? And the 3rd thing is I have my coffee right here. I'm going to take a little sip just to take a refuge. All right. So I knew you tuned in to watch me drink coffee, and that's fantastic, right? Now, look, can we stabilize that rocky situation? Well, with love, almost anything is possible, and that includes sudden endings. Ooh. Now, today is kind of a tech innovator's dream. I caught that vibe yesterday. Oh, yeah, I did. I was sitting here revising websites and stuff. I was like, you know what? I am so involved in the back end of things, just figuring out what I'm going to do, getting various things to work on the website, trying things out, basically beta testing my own innovations, that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to focus on that and get this stuff done. Okay? So, and that is today's energy because we have Pluto being sextile with Mercury, all right? Mercury in Aries, Pluto in Aquarius. Ideas, right? Innovation, invention, approaching old problems from a new way, approaching things that are bothering me about the way things appear or look or function to make it work better in a technological way, right? We're talking the tech sphere, okay? Now, Look, the sun in Taurus is going to begin to slow things down just as they're heating up. Now, what does that possibly mean? Well, we have Mars moving forward. We've got Mercury moving forward. We have Venus moving forward. All the planets that were retrograde are moving forward. And we only have that little window because pretty soon, like within a week, Pluto is going to go retrograde. So right now, we have no planets retrograde. Kind of unusual, right? Now, remember, the nodes always have that retrograde motion because that's the way that precession, that wobbling, the nutation, if you remember correctly from, say, a month ago when I was talking about the wobble of the axis and the precession, which is a bigger wobble, a little wobble within a bigger wobble, all right? So, remember what it is you want and what it is you set your mind on, and act accordingly. Now, today's keyword is springtime, because it's definitely springtime, right? Yeah, I'm looking outside the window here at Forsythia's. They've got the wind going out there. It's a very, very nice day. And the color is new lilac flowers. They're kind of greenish, grayish, purple, little tiny things that just started to show up. Brand new. Perfect for this in-between Capricorn and Aquarius color. Now, with that being said, you got to make the most of your technical moves, okay? But you're going to need someone to do it with you, okay? If money is involved and you're thinking about it, the possibilities that you have, they're electric. But it's going to take time. All things take time. They take time to develop. So think about this. Think about September is a good time to really see this through. Starts now, but it will culminate some point in this September. In fact, changes we made to our home, big changes, right? They're happening this week for us personally. They're going to come into sharp focus later on in the fall as well. That's when you really begin to appreciate them. But for today, look, enjoy family, food, and fun. A mini grand trine with the moon, Venus, and Uranus underscores the practical leaps of faith we may have had to make regarding our Taurus things. I think it's a time to double down a bit and start investing again. Those little bits, hey, they can be quite useful. And a T-square that we're going to see later on today, practically into the night, that's when the last quarter moon occurs. That's our report card time, right? What's our report card about? What is it going on? Look, the moon is in Aquarius. We've got the sun in Taurus and Mars in Leo, all fixed signs. They all have something in mind, right? Leo is all about hey, we're doing some great things here. The sun in Taurus is like, home is important, money's important, we got to focus on this. And the moon in Aquarius is like, ideas. We have some ideas going forward. We have this expression. We've taken this time. Now, look, what this is telling me, this T-square, because the focus is going to be on the sun and the Taurus things, the home things, that tells me that we've definitely the right time for us, the moon cats here, Carrie and I, to make our home improvements. And it just worked out this way, right? That was perfect. Astrologically, couldn't have planned it better. Even though Mercury is retrograde and we're like, I don't know, it had to be done. We did it and we put our intentions through on it. Now remember, this started back in January, so way before Mercury was even retrograde, just when it came out of its last retrograde. And we're just moving forward with it. Now, how are you doing? What is it that you need to do? Okay? These home improvements and things that we had to do are going to help the ability to do the things like this even more so. And that's what this focus is on. More time for this. Less time stressing about, whether it looks good on the website or something like that. Little things, big things. Like having enough power in the house, making it easier to do some stuff in the kitchen. Maybe you save time. Every bit of time you save is time that you gain to do the things that you love and to be with the people that you love. How about you? What is it that you're going to find that's going to be the focus, your Taurus focus for this particular period? Very interesting, right? Now, we did miss that yesterday's AstroCat, and I did want to talk about that because focusing on the tech the way that I did, we had Mars Mars and Neptune. Definitely. Mars and Neptune together in a fiery place. Neptune originating art, originating creativity. Mars wanting to put that stuff out there. But you have to do it from a place that is definitely solid and where you want to be. With the sun entering Taurus, it made it a perfect storm for us to really focus on what it is that our basis is from, our home base. And for me, this is a technological home base, but we're also fixing up the entire home base to make this technological home base even better. And so that focus yesterday on that tech stuff was really prominent, and just anticipating the Mercury and Uranus, just catching that vibe. Mercury and Pluto, it was Venus and Uranus, Mercury and Pluto, the Mercury and Pluto vibe. That's all I got for you, all right? Now, in 1610, the only recorded performance of William Shakespeare's tragedy, Macbeth, was recorded in a diary by one Simon Foreman. He saw it at the Globe Theater. He's an astrologer. Interesting, right? Kind of a very interesting character, worth a deep dive, kind of a bit of a quack, but he also had some methods that were very efficient, attracted the attention of the establishment, got himself a regular license, and was still successful to the end of his days. It's interesting to say the least that the reason why he's so interesting is because he was actually connected to some of the people in Shakespeare's orbit, his circle. For example, his landlady was one of his patients recorded. And Shakespeare's Dark Lady was also another one of his patients, or what was the person who was believed to be his Dark Lady. And our birthday is one George Takei. He's 88 years old. Happy birthday, George. He's born in 1937. You know him from Star Trek, right? Yeah, you do. Yep, you know him from all sorts of places. He's all around. He's born in Los Angeles, California, which makes it even more disturbing that he was interned in one of his internment camps with his entire family during World War II. Happy birthday, George. Hats off to you. And happy day to all of you. Happy Easter. Appreciate and love every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with me. Our number today. Today's keyword is springtime, and the color is new lilac flowers. Today is a 7. Happy astrocatting.